بعد اختناق طويل ضد هذا المتوحش الملعون اللي على ايد اليسار، رجعنا والصراحة ندمنا. هل نخنق أب أو نقتله أو نحبسه أو شو نسوي فيه؟ هذه سؤال ما يرد عليه إلا اللي اخترع اللعبة. يلا نشوف. نعطيها نيو جيم تيم ونعطيها ميديوم كالعادة، خير الأمور وسطها، ونشوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هذا قريناه آخر مرة، نتوكل على الله.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
هاي سويته أنا، وش ذا؟
The sounds and smells of Dunwall.
هاي سويته، يا ساتر سويته هذا. إنا لله إنا لله. أضرب كونتينيو يعني ولا وشو؟ وين يا جماعة الخير؟ وش؟ أضرب لي كونتينيو بركلي. لا يوجد كونتينيو، لا يوجد لود. أخ يا ساتر يا ساتر يا ساتر. لا I don't want to begin tutorial. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, assassinated 15 years ago. Visitors from across the Empire of Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Atano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
الفكرة ثلاث طرق لي أكثر. makes more sense. رشحوني كمستشار دكتاتور كوريا. ها؟
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
افتح يا سمسم.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
يعني هذه امبراطورة.
Tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
الحين انت امبراطورة وعندك 12 واحد يجيك يوم العيد. انا ميلسي يوم الثلاثاء اكثر. حياك على فكرة.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Draconos.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Draconos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the crown.
شوفوا عشان كذي الحرم ما يورثون الرجاجيل. عشان كذي. اي ذيب. افا يضرب حريم.
Still my heart.
ويش ابوي؟ Ruler of the Empire of Isles, trained in stealth and covered by a father Corvo Atano. Legendary Royal Protector of the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Rat Plague. هاي لعبناها آخر مرة. الجديد أفضل. نعم نعم.
Cast you in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldstream prison.
بال يدوس حريم هذا.
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
انت الاخو وراك ذبح. نعم وراك ذبح.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while?
اي ليش لا؟
I need time to think.
اوه فواكه مشكورين ما قصرتم.
Ramsey knows what he's doing. He's old blood.
Empress, we face yet another murder and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then also very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be advised if you don't creep me in the most sensitive endeavors? I feel I must be the only person that doesn't know the truth but Crown Killer. Not leave me out of the corner, remain trusted. انت خاين يا هلمزووتر، ليونارا همزووتر، انت خاين.
One of the good family.
Empress, after the royal protector's shakedown cruise, we launched the ISS Jasmine Collins before the anniversary of Mother's passing. Pending approval, of course, on the platform, I have a bottle of King Street brandy. Astaghfirullah. Tied to a longer tether. يعني استغرب بيبسي ليش لا. That you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say is the thermal scores at you, but there are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of terrible ocean. May you always sail for grist to the true of heart, homeward bound. Your faith advisor, when right. Schedule. لا أنا مش فاضي أنا أقرأ schedule. الارم قاعد اشغل الارم الحين انهم بيدشون علي. وين اروح اها يعني انتو يا الاغبياء.
How many times have I looked at that
لا اله الا
skyline?
الله محمد رسول الله.
It feels like everything just changed.
تشوفون سكاي لاين، هاي قرية هاي مو سكاي لاين، دبي سكاي لاين. زين الحين من الغبي اللي يحبس واحدة في غرفة يفتح لها الجامع عشان تنتحر يعني ولا شنو؟ يعني شنو عشان انتحار يعني؟ اقدر اروح هني ها انا لله ما استفدنا احنا ما استفدنا. زين هذه نحسب لان احنا قريناه. لا ما ينحسب. ايه اوكي قريناه ما يسوي شيء ذي. مو الستامب اللي استخدمناه في اللعبة السابقة. دور.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
زين في اثنين ملاعين.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
يا افتح الباب بعد يعني ليش؟ يذبحوني. ما قفلتوا الدرايش ها؟ ما قفلتوها.
How many times have I looked at that skyline?
Yes, very good.
It feels like everything just changed.
يلا اوكي.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
مع السلامة. مستانس معايا. في امان الله. اوه باي اخويك معك.
Lady Emily.
سكتي شوي.
I was worried.
قاعد في ملاعين انا. باي قاعد ندور اكل احنا.
I need my signet ring.
الخاتم فعلا يشتغل يعني.
I can't dally.
شو دالي بعد؟ نعم 10 كوينز. ما من اشياء جيدة.
Where's the royal protector?
الله يرحمه.
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the royal protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
بنعطيك سريع. استانسي. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have urgent need of his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as soon as I can. Tell your crew to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. ميغان فوستر. يعني لازم نروح لهذا البورت ونلاقي وش اسمه هذا ميغان فوستر اللي هي كانت بتلاقي ذي كورفو اللي كورفو يعني بذمة الله حاليا. شت
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case. Something moved. Pretty sure of it.
كليب.
That sounded like broken glass.
لا احلف.
Think you're scaring me?
وش ذا؟ ما نفع هذا ما نفع. قلنا خلينا نسوي سنيك نضرب اروان ما اعرف ايش بطيخ. هني هذه ماتت ناخذ هذا اوكي حلو.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations. I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you and your mother before you could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
يا اخي انت الكراون كيلر اعترف. بيذنج شو اسوي بيذنج سولت انا؟ كوينز. والله خوش شيء مو مثل سكايرم الملعون اللي تروح تبيع وخياس، هذا تاخذ شيء تحول لبيزات. والله ليش لا؟ لا نمانع. دين 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 دين. هذا شيء آخر ذي. أقدر أذبحه. فين؟ آخ يا الأموال اللذيذة. الله يرحمك، خدمتني خوش خدمة. Then while citizens express shock and fear that another outspoken critic of Emperor Assembly Colon has met with a violent demise. The latest victim none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the crown killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to his notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne? نعم، أنا أعطيت الأوامر شخصيا. أنا يا جماعة الخير أنا عندي نظرية في هذه السالفة. أنا أعتقد أن هذا الأخ كورفو الوالد اللي يعني نبي نقول الله يرحمه، نبي نقول الله يحفظه، عاد ما ندري يعني إذا هو ميت ولا حي. أوف 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 أوف. يا ساتر.
Traitors.
أوكي، نرجع لنظريتنا. أن الأخ هذا أنت قاعد تاخذ نام، خذ قيلولة مثل الناس. أقول لك خذ قيلولة مثل الناس. نعم، زين. فنظريتي هي أن كل شخص ما يعرف يسوي بلوك يروح لهذا كورفو ويعلمه يسوي بلوك، لكن لأنه ما يعرف يسوي بلوك كورفو يذبحه، فالحين قاعد يتنكر بالبراءة وهو غير بريء. وهو مذنب. نعم، يعني تخيل المنظر. اللعنة.
The throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers. Assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns.
Eliminate more northerners can be locked inside the safe room, which contains ration and water.
This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
صحيح. ولذلك راح يقتل. راح يقتل. شكرا جزيلا.
This won't leave my hand again.
شوفوا زعيمكم قيلولة مؤبدة. في امان الله.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
صاحب البوشنات. والأدوية.
I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague.
Treatise on the physical existence of that foreign realm, except it is a common story a person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead, but when the weight is removed they make a quick recovery. But nonetheless, for a moment or two this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as so many before have, they are in a particular place and can describe it vividly. And who among us does not know that place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? This place we share in the farthest reaches of our minds, the realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and home, the void. البرزخ.
I'll need this.
Excerpts from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns still finding their sea legs, and old-time sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islets north of Tavia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. يعني الحين عندنا كوندوم، هذيل عندهم ضروس الحوت. Crown killer strikes again. إنا لله. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Kaldwin has met with a violent demise. دقيقة. هاي مو نفسه ذي كبول ما ايش اسمه؟ اي كبول بويل نفسه.
The crown killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
لربما.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
سلاح طيب. ايوه نعطيها زوم طيب. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. إنا لله. هذا رجل قاعد يتحرش فيني. أنا رجل وأنا ألعب دور مرأة، وأنا رجل ورجل يتحرش في رجل نخلى المرأة. يا ساتر، هذه لعبة فسق يا الله. دافع بيزات أنا. زين بعترف هاي الديمو، هاي ترايل، هاي ببلاش. إنا لله أنا عجبتني اللعبة وبشتريها. إنا لله هذا وين. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. وش الحمد لله والشكر. I don't want to go back to Morley. When the Morley؟ إيش الأسامي هذه؟ But I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your هوكا. يا الله وش هالبلوة اللي انا ابتلشت فيها. انا حرمة وانا قاعد في هالحالة اللي ما اقدر اوصفها، وبعد ادخن شيشة. الله يصبرك يا روح، الله يصبرك يا روح. يعني الشك يا جماعة، يعني الشك. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protector functions, know that I am joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in crystal. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأصحابه وسلم. وش هذا؟ وش هذا؟ Take care my darling Emily, don't go falling from a rooftop. هاي سويته وخلصت يا أخي. I love you وايمن. هذا الوايمن هذا مو مربي، مو مربي. وأنا أقول هذا الكلام كشخص بريء من هذه الأفعال. لا صدق. نعم لما تقرأ رسالة حب كذي يكل صحن فواكه وتنساه. اي وخمر بعد. اي زينة. هذا واين لكن ما تشربه. وين محتويات؟ ياه. نعم سيرة الوالد. His parents were older at the time of his birth and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around that time his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley. وين هالمورلي اللي اسمع عنها أنا؟ And the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaca when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena. The spectators from all over Sarkonos, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، هذه الأسامي بتبهدلني، were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working class family advance through the duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. Ya Allah. This unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Sarkonan Guard, Kafu. As a soldier he was invited to a number of conflicts, involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city states within Sarkonos, and pirate bands along the chain of islands radiating east from Sarkonos. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Sarkonos, inna lillah, then Theodonis Abil, father of Luca Abil, Corvo was assigned to serve the emperor in Dunwall as diplomatic gift. His Sarkonan heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old world mystery وذبح كل من فيها. A few months later he moved to Dunwall. It is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnaca. مسكين. وبعدين تخانق يا ابني انا وانا طلعت بنت عاقل. الله يصبرك، الله يصبرك. ماكو شيء؟
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
والله زين قفلته. وايد ميزات هني، ذهب والذهب اللي هني والذهب اللي هني، هاي ما اقدر اخذه. والله سبايسي. الصور الله يستر وشهم. يلا توكلنا على الله. إلى اللقاء يا أصحاب الخير، نشوفكم بإذن الله عما قريب. يا الله يا الله. الله يصبرك، الله يصبرك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.